Alright, we're on the record in the matter of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania versus Tatum, Zillias. Present in the court, we have the parties. Prior to coming on the record, the court did have a pretrial conference with counsel. Discovery has been completed, and the parties are ready to proceed. With that said, we'll begin with our opening statements for the plaintiff, Ms. Raymond. Is that correct?
Yes.
Whenever you're ready, you may proceed. You may use the podium if you wish, or if you're better at your table, that's fine. You may walk around the room.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
May it please the court, your honor, and ladies and gentlemen of the jury. My name is Kambri Raymond, and this is my co-counsel, Jackson Fenska. I would also like to introduce witnesses London Packard and Emerson Turnkin. This case is about a reckless, greed-filled woman who, as a result of her actions, not only risked the lives of countless workers, but indirectly killed 2 innocent people. On January 1st, 2010, Project Z was born. Its leader, Tatum Zillias, planned to turn a safe haven for the city's homeless and outcasts into a sterile, icy, antiseptic housing complex. The homeless would have to pay to live there, which is why they were homeless in the first place, because they couldn't afford to rent a home. In April, word arrived that the roofing panels that Zillias planned to use were 300,000 pounds over the crane's max lift capacity. Zillias chose to proceed with the panels onto the building despite them being overweight and the approaching hurricane-level weather. The crane collapsed during the second lift on August 31st, 2012, killing 1 squatter named Artie Dent and 1 government official from OCIS named Grace Hopper. Our first witness will be Emerson Turnkin. Emerson is an ambitious, hardworking woman. She only agreed to be the site supervisor for Project Z as long as she had complete control of the site. Zillias agreed, but she later went against her word and took back control of the site. Zillias did not have the education to supervise the site safely. Emerson will testify that Zillias would do anything to meet the October deadline, and that Zillias was already pushing everyone and everything to its limit. And she didn't care that people were getting hurt. Our final witness will be London Packard. London was a resident at Franklin's Trench until Zillias kicked her out. London will testify that she was close to Artie Dent, one of the people killed, and that she had to watch as Artie was crushed under the crane. Previously, she had to watch as her home was turned from a safe haven into a lifeless building. We are asking the court to find Tatum Zillias liable for 2 counts of third-degree murder. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Raymond. For the defense, Ms. Snow. If you're ready. Thank you.
May it please the court, your honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. My name is Krista Snow, and this is my co-counsel, Garrison Nelson, Chapel Green, and David Horton. This case is about a woman who is just trying to make the world a better place by providing housing for those without homes when a tragedy destroyed everything she worked so hard for. Tatum Zillias, the defendant, who's being charged with third-degree murder, was trying to turn Franklin's Trench, a squatter-infested hole, into a modern, sustainable public housing unit when a tragedy destroyed everything she worked so hard for. The issue of case today is concerning whether or not the crane collapse that killed Artie Dent, a homeless lunatic, and Grace Hopper, a government official, was Tatum's fault. Was she really reckless and greedy, or did she simply trust the experts she hired to manage the project? Was she really cruel, or did the incessant, selfish attacks of Artie Dent leave an otherwise kind woman frustrated? We will prove that the accident was not Tatum's fault. We will prove that her site was sabotaged by squatters. We will prove that Tatum trusted the experts she hired. Our first witness will be Micah Estratton, the expert crane operator. Micah will testify how Tatum dug into her own pockets to fund the project that she believed in, and that she paid extra to get the safest crane and most experienced people. Our second witness will be Reese Dentner, the reporter who wrote about the project. Reese will testify how she saw Grace Hopper, the reporter, not Tatum Zillias, Grace Hopper, the government official, not Tatum Zillias, keep the green flag to tell the crane operator to go ahead just before the collapse. Our third witness will be Tatum Zillias, the defendant. Tatum will testify how her site was sabotaged by squatters, who possibly even caused the crane collapse, and how it was Micah who told her that the lift would be safe. The prosecution will try to tell you that Tatum is a greedy, reckless felon. They will try to tell you that it was Tatum who snatched the green flag from Micah to tell Micah to go ahead. But if Tatum truly was greedy, then why did she pay her own money for the project that was her dream? And if she really did disregard the safety rules, then why did she hire the best safety experts in the first place? We will show that Tatum Zillias is unquestionably innocent of the crime she is accused of. We are asking that the court find Tatum Zillias innocent. On August 31st, 2012, 2 lives were lost. The ruin of an innocent life will not change that. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. State ready to proceed with its case in chief.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Rainey. You may call your first witness.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Emerson Turnkin to the stand.
Thank you, Ms. Turnkin, if you would, come on out. Just go ahead and have a seat in this chair, Ms. Turnkin. Go ahead and sit down and scoot up to the bench as best you can. Scoot up. Pull that microphone in front of you. During your testimony, if you would, speak up. Try not to speak too quickly. Speak in the direction of the microphone. If you would raise your right hand. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Rainey, whenever you're ready.
Could you please state your name for the court?
I'm Emerson Turnkin.
Tell the court about your education.
I have a degree from Penn State,
How many years have you been working on job sites?
30 years.
What was your role on Project Z?
I was site supervisor.
What was your reputation like before Project Z?
It was pristine. I built it brick by brick. It was basically the opposite of Tatum Zillias.
Tell me about Zillias' reputation.
Like I said, it was the opposite of mine. Yeah.
Why was going fast bad?
Going fast meant cutting corners. And I'm talking about dangerous stuff too. Unsecured scaffolding and unlocked equipment that should have been serviced months, if not years before. Going fast was easier, or cutting corners was less expensive than playing by the rules.
What was Zillias' motto?
Fast means good, fast means profit.
When Zillias approached you about working on the trench, what did you do?
I was concerned about his fast means good, fast means profit motto, but he told me that was all in the past and even promised me full site control to go at my own pace.
What did he do to uphold that promise?
He did nothing. He later took back the site and made us go at a breakneck pace.
When Zillias visited the site on January 2012, what did he tell you?
He told me that he didn't care if people got hurt and that he could pay for that, but we could pay for anything but time, and time was the only thing that mattered.
What happened to your hour-long safety sweeps and briefing?
Zillias cut them.
What did Zillias do after he made overtime for the workers mandatory?
He added a second shift without even asking me.
What happened after Zillias added the shift and made the workers do overtime?
Accidents increased by 10.
What did Zillias do about the increase in accidents?
He didn't do anything. He just didn't care.
How did Zillias react when he found out about the weighted panels?
Tatum was aware of the risk, but told Micah to proceed as planned. I tried to tell Tatum about the risk, but I had already lost control of the situation.
In early August, when you confronted Zillias about the huge risks you were all taking, what did she say?
She said, "Remember, if we don't finish fast, we die. Nothing you could say or do can change that now."
The night before the lift, when you brought up your concerns about the weather to Zillias, how did she respond?
I tried to have a rational discussion with Tatum, but she was having none of it. She was dead set on proceeding with the lifts as planned.
When you received the new weather reports, what did they say?
The winds were coming earlier than expected.
On the morning of August 31st, when you showed Zillias the weather report, what did she say?
She asked why we weren't already lifting, as if we could lift before dawn without warming up the crane.
What happened during the first lift on August 31st?
Micah almost lost control.
What did Zillias do when it was time for the second lift?
He did nothing to stop it, even though we had already lost control the first time.
What did Grace do when a squatter was spotted around Phil during the second lift?
She tried to wave the red flag, but Tatum stopped her.
When Zillias and Grace fought over the green flag, who did you see wave it?
I'm pretty sure I saw Tatum grab it.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Cross? Mr. Green?
Yes.
Whenever you're ready.
Ma'am, one second.
Yes, certainly.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good myself. Is it true that you were the site supervisor for Project Z?
Yes.
Did you agree to adhere to every code and refuse to cut corners?
Yes.
Did Zillias also hire a crane operator named Micah Estratton?
Yes.
Was he the best crane operator you had ever met?
It was supposed to be.
Did Micah know how to handle the crane, regardless of weather, time, or temperature?
From what I saw.
So did Tatum choose experienced professionals like you and Micah to help him?
Yes.
And is it true that you stopped caring about the work and resorted to your office at the end of the site?
Yes, because I'd lost control already.
Thank you, ma'am. And were there squatters who opposed the project living on the site?
Yes.
Did they believe that the construction project was invading their land?
From what I believe, yes.
Did you start a fight with them?
Not intentionally.
After that, did the squatters start harming the site and injuring the workers?
Yes.
Did you see them tampering around the crane on the day it collapsed?
Maybe.
Did Zillias ask for the expert's thoughts when deciding whether to, the expert being Mike Estratton, when deciding whether to do the lift or not?
Yes.
And did Mike, the expert, proceed?
Yes, under Tatum's orders.
Did Zillias give you complete job site control?
Yes.
Did you stop the crane?
No.
Thank you, Ron. That's all.
Thank you. Ms. Raymond, reiterate?
No, you're
Okay, very well. Let's take that down. Next witness? Mr. Penska, are you calling the next witness? Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I'd like to call London Packard to the stand.
Thank you. Ms. Packard, if you would come on up and have a seat in that same chair, just go ahead and sit down and scoot up to the bench. Go ahead and scoot up just a little bit more, pull that microphone directly in front of you. And during your testimony, if you would speak up, raise your right hand, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Penska.
Would you please state your name for the court?
London Packard,
Where do you live?
Franklin's Trench,
Where is Franklin's Trench?
Pennsylvania,
What is Franklin's Trench?
a safe haven,
How long have you lived in Franklin's Trench?
27 solar years.
How many people have lived there with you?
Over 1,500 people have journeyed with us, but only 50 stay there.
Who was Artie Dent?
A resident of Franklin's Trench.
What was your relationship with Artie Dent?
We were acquaintances.
What kind of injuries did you witness on the site?
I witnessed somebody's foot get run over by a forklift, people nearly get electrocuted by live wires, landing puddles, and many other injuries.
Who was really in control of the site?
Tatum Zillias.
Who cut the safety sweeps?
Emerson Turnkin under Tatum Zillias' orders.
What did you find in the trash?
A letter.
Your Honor, I'd like to enter that letter into exhibit. Evidence.
That's fine. And it may be a stipulated to exhibit. Any objection from defense? Ms. Snow? Very well. Bailiff, do you have a copy of that?
There's not a large exhibits, but they have.
Okay, that's fine. Is it already marked, Ms. Patton? It is?
Yes.
Let me see here. 2 seconds. Okay, thank you.
Do you guys have any questions?
Mr. Penska, how are you marking this? It's exhibit, your exhibit 1 or A or?
Exhibit 1.
Okay, show states 1 admitted. Whenever you're ready.
Would you please read the highlighted portion?
A failure to respond to this letter could be deemed a basis for denial of your request. A final determination of your request will be made within 30 days of your revised submission.
Is this the letter you found?
Yes.
Was the lift approved?
No.
What did Zillias do about the lift not being approved?
He proceeded anyways.
How was the weather on August 31st?
It was bad.
Who did you see wave the green flag on August 31st?
Tatum Zillias.
Who did you see be crushed under the crane?
Already didn't.
No further question, Your Honor.
Thank you. Cross? Yeah, Mr. Nelson, whenever you're ready, sir.
With her mother, did Tatum live with you in Franklin Church as a homeless child?
Yes.
Did Artie Dent have a way in and out of the job site?
Yes.
Did Artie promise he would destroy the project from within?
Yes.
Did Reese Dentner promise to stop construction if you gave the citizens food?
Yes.
Was Artie on medication for his mental problems?
Yes.
Was he taking them how he should be?
From what I'm aware of, no.
Did you witness Artie attack Emerson Turnkin with a shovel?
Yes.
Did Artie say he wanted to make construction protests extra dramatic by killing himself on the construction site?
Yes.
Is it true that Artie made a plan to slow down or stop construction called Operation Turtle?
Yes.
And didn't that Operation Turtle include damaging the construction site to the point that the crew had to start each day repairing the damage that he had made?
Yes.
Did you see Artie near the crane before it went down?
Can you repeat that, please?
Did you see Artie near the crane before the crane went down?
I saw him get crushed.
Did you see Artie holding a large wrench?
Yes, early on.
Were you watching as the crane collapsed?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. No further questions.
Thank you. Redirect, Mr. Vesta.
No, Your Honor.
Great. This witness will step down. Just leave that there. Give it to this man. Ms. Raymond, other witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
State rest.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. Ms. Snow, guess which call our first witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Micah Estratton.
That's fine. Mr. Horton, correct? Thank you. Mr. Stratton, hold on. Just walk right here, have a seat in the same chair. Sit down and scoot up. Pull that microphone in front of you. And we're just during your testimony to speak up. Go ahead and raise your right hand. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Mr. Horton, whenever you're ready.
Please state your name for the court.
My name is Micah Estratton.
Can you describe your educational or professional background?
I have a degree in mechanical engineering from Jackson University, and I've been working in the construction field since I turned 16.
Tell us about some of your
Oh.
accomplishments and your crane experience.
I've been a proud member of the International Union of Operating Engineers for over 25 years, and I regularly speak at the annual meeting of the Crane Institute certification classes. I've also received lifetime service awards from wire rope fabricators, and ELS is the Mid-Atlantic premier provider of specialty cranes and sling systems.
Your Honor, I'd like to request that Micah Estratton be considered an expert witness.
Any objection from the state?
No, Your Honor.
So ordered. Thank you, Mr. Horton.
What is Fightville?
Fightonville is the largest rentable crane and the pride of Estratton lift systems.
Your Honor, I'd like to enter the calling exhibit ESL attachment A and evidence as exhibit B.
Any objection, Ms. Raymond and Mr. Fiska?
No, Your Honor.
Show defenses A admitted. Do you need to give him a copy?
As soon as I go.
Okay. Okay, so you have a. Take that.
Thank you.
Could you read the highlighted section on, Phil's company attachment here?
Phil has a lift capacity that exceeds even the LTL 2600, making it the strongest, heaviest lifting crane of its kind, east of the mine Mississippi and north of the Mason-Dixon mine. Phil's accident history, none.
So, in your expert opinion, did Mrs. Zillias get the best crane possible for the job?
Yes, it is the best crane.
How long have you been working with the crane prior to that?
At the time of the Franklin Trench incident, I'd been working with Phil almost exclusively for over 18 years.
Can you explain your company's philosophy regarding safety?
After a minor incident, we started using a higher grade steel in our cables. It hurt our profits, but at ELS, lives are the most important thing.
How did Mrs. Zillias decide which crane to use for the operation?
We were originally going to task Big Tony, a smaller crane, to the job, but Zillias told us that the job was now going to conclude with lifts of two massive concave surfaces, weighing 2,300 tons each. Big Tony is only rated to 2,300 tons, and I explained to Zillias that using a crane with a higher load rating would be safer. She asked for the spec sheets of both cranes and decided to go with Phil, even though it meant paying a substantial extra fee to get Phil out of a private contract.
Your right to enter of the following exhibit, crane with the turn key, marked as evidence number 3 and 2.
Any objection, Ms. Raymond or Mr. Fisker?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. How do you mark it?
Number 3.
Show defense 3 admitted. Scott, do you know which one it is? I'm sure which one it is exactly.
Could you read the highlight section on part 4?
Project Z shall pay an additional $250,000 to compensate ELS for the termination fee.
What did this become?
It got Phil out of a prior contract.
When you found out that the completed panels were over the maximum weight limit, or engineering limit, how did you respond?
I told them that a crane can lift a lot more than its maximum engineering load, which is generally set around 85% of its likely failure rating.
Has the crane completed lifts above its engineering limit before?
Yes, Phil had done several loads between 2,800 and 3,000 tons in the 1990s.
Did Ms. Zillias consult with the project experts about the lift repairs?
Yes. Turnkin, Zillias, Grace from OCIS, and I worked the problem over and over. We knew there was a risk, but we felt it was worth it, and Grace didn't stop us.
Did the squatters cause any safety problems at the Franklin site?
Yes, my concern was that we were lifting when squatters were present. They weren't wearing hard hats and would often walk under loads that could kill them.
What effect did the squatters have on the crane operation?
We would then have to hold the load there until they left, putting a lot of unnecessary stress on the crane.
Did the squatters affect your time with the lift on the day before?
Yes. We were supposed to lower the panel around noon, but we had started late, and if the squatter had hit the site, the timing would have been fine. Instead, we didn't touch down until almost 1:30.
Did anything suspicious occur during the lift?
I later learned they found a wrench in Phil's gears.
Based on your experience, what could have caused the crane failure?
I heard about that squatter and the fire axe. If he had shot my hydraulic lines at the wrong time, that could have slowed the spin enough to tip Phil over.
So, who ultimately gave you the green flag on the day of the lift on August 31st?
Grace Hopper gave me the green flag. She called me at 2:15, and I told her that the load and the wind were both within Phil's 100% tolerance.
Thank you, Rogers. No further questions.
Thank you. Ms. Raymond? Yes, ma'am, whenever you're ready.
Good afternoon. Was Zillias pushing everything to the limit to meet the deadline in October?
Yes.
Were the roofing panels over Phil's max engineering load?
Yes, the engineering tolerances.
Did you have to ask the city for permission to be able to lift the overweight panels?
Yes.
Did Emerson write to the city?
Yes. We never heard back from them.
This one is sufficient, thank you. Did you ever hear back from the city about permissions to proceed?
No, we didn't.
Did Zillias tell you to proceed despite all this?
Yes.
What is the max wind gust tolerance for Phil?
I don't know.
Your Honor, I'd like to submit Phil's spec sheet as exhibit number 4.
4? Very well. Any objection, Ms. Snow?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. So states 4 admitted. Yeah. And Ms. Remy, if you want to assist Ms. Patton, that's fine, or. Do you think it's that one, Ms. Remy?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. Thank you.
What is the max wind gust tolerance for Phil?
Where exactly would you like me to read?
So, Ms. Remy, if you want to, you can approach the witness and you just want to point.
That whole section? Or just that? Okay. 30 maximum threshold.
Your Honor, I'd like to submit the weather reports for 3:15.
How do you have those marked? Do you know what number they are, or how do you have them marked? Is it a separate exhibit?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Just basically, how do you have those marked? What are they gonna be, states? Just show them as 5?
Like highlighted?
No, like number or letter? Just so we can
Oh,
verify.
They have the times.
No.
They were fine. So like, I think last one was states 4, do you have it?
5.
This is gonna be 5, okay, any objection, Ms. Snow?
No, Your Honor.
Very well, so states 4 admitted.
Mr. Estratton, can you please read the wind gust predictions for 3:15?
Where exactly?
Again, you may approach and just point
To this one?
on the exhibit.
SSW at 25 to 27 miles per hour, gusts 30 to 35 miles per hour.
Did Zillias warn you about the weather report that was worse than the one you got at noon?
Yes. We got a weather report at noon. Yes.
Did Zillias warn you about the weather report after that?
No. Is there a weather report after that that anyone received?
After the weather report at noon, there was 2 weather reports. More severe than the other.
At 3 p.m. or 3:15 p.m. Yes.
Did Zillias warn you about these?
No. Besides the one at noon.
So you didn't know the weather was out of Phil's tolerance at the time of the lift?
No. I did not know.
Were you only aware of the weather report at noon?
Yes.
Can you please read from the weather report at noon? 12:05.
12:05.
Yes. What were the wind gust predictions?
10 to 25 miles per hour, gusts 23 to 26 miles per hour.
So Zillias was making you lift and you were blind to the fact that you were risking your life.
I do not know.
Your Honor, I'd like to submit the crane rental term sheet. Is that right?
That's fine. And they don't have to be numbered in order, you can go out of order. So basically, how do you have it marked?
It's number 3.
Has it already been admitted? It's already been amended, that's fine. It's been amended as states 3. Okay, do you have a copy of it?
Yes.
Bailiff, is there a copy up there for the witness? It is up there. Do you have a copy as well?
No.
You need a copy?
No.
Okay. Just, yeah. You have a copy of that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead.
Could you please read number 7?
Project Z shall not ask ELS to use any lift system in any unsafe manner, and Project Z shall call for uses for both cranes as they are intended and within their safe tolerances as described in Attachment A.
Was Zillias going against this signed contract?
Yes. It does not say anything in my witness statement. But I was going specifically against this contract.
Could you please read number 8, please?
ELS will comply with the application federal, state, and local regulations and construction codes, including all Office of Construction, Inspection, and Safety codes.
Did you or did you not follow all regulations and construction codes?
We did, on the day of the collapse, we did a quick safety sweep, which the code permits.
Yes or no, please?
I do not know exactly.
Okay, can you please read 6C, please?
In the event of death or serious bodily injury stemming from the operation of the cranes as in such a lift, Project Z will indemnify ELS and hold ELS blameless.
No further questions, ma'am.
Thank you. Give me 2 seconds. So, that was your cross, correct, Ms. Herman?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, redirect. Did you call this witness, Mr. Nelson?
What?
Did you call this witness? Is this your witness? No, Mr. Horton, that's right. Any recross? Okay, very well. This witness will stand down. Is there no other witnesses? Mr. Horton?
Your Honor, I'd like to call Reese and Emerson.
Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. Mr. Stedner, come on up. Yeah. Go ahead and seat. Scoot up to the bench there. Pull that microphone in front of you. Scoot up a little bit. There you go. Raise your right hand. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Good job. Mr. Horton.
Please state your name and occupation for the court.
My name is Reese Dentner, and I'm a reporter. It's my job to comfort the afflicted, afflict the comfortable, and above all, sell copies while doing it.
Mr. Stedner, you're gonna have to slow down. You'll be able to take that down, so just gotta slow down a little bit. Mr. Horton.
When you first went to Franklin's Trench, what did you discover?
I went to the Franklin's Trench, and to my shock, I found that people actually live there. Some called them squatters, but I called them perfect sources.
Could you shed some light on the reasons behind arguments for long presence at the construction site?
He was obsessed with resisting the loss of his home.
What kinds of things did Artie do at the site?
Usually using back ways into the site, Dent would make lots of mischief. Usually that meant moving tools or tagging machines. He called it Operation Turtle.
Did you have anything to do with Artie getting into the construction site after the fence was built up?
Project Z put up a fence, but I left a wire cutter in a ditch near Artie's bedroll. Soon he found it, and we could get back on looking on things.
How easy was it for Artie to get in and out of the construction site?
He had a million ways in and out of the area around the site.
Did Artie ever talk about a larger plan regarding the construction site?
London gave me a sealed envelope, and inside was an envelope. I guess that was Artie's master plan he told me about in July.
Your Honor, I'd like to submit Artie's request for a master plan into evidence as number 5.
5, any objection, Mr. Fiska, Mr. Sherman?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So defense 5 admitted. Thank you.
Please read the Isla section on Artist Manifesto.
No longer will the arm of the massive alien stretch down to the bottom of the trench. This trench and the works will allow me to range against the alien machine. The answer is simple. A trench coat moderate blood that will forever stain the strained project. A spot that will never be washed out. A mark that will always be home to the trenchers of Franklin.
Tell us, did you see Artie and his friends go on the day of the collapse?
Yes.
How did you acquire this manifesto?
London gave me an envelope after the crane collapse, and it Artie's manifesto was inside.
When did you receive it?
After the crane collapse.
Please describe the images that are drawn on Artie's manifesto.
At the top there is a hand and outstretched fists with a wrench, and at the bottom there is a self-portrait of Artie.
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance?
Response,
Your Honor.
if you have one. Overruled.
When was the last time you saw Artie again?
I saw Artie for the last time August 31st, 2012.
Did you hear any conversation between Grace Hopper and Zillias before the crane collapsed?
Yes, with my high-range mic, I picked up only a fragment of the conversation between Hopper from OCIS and Zillias. I heard Hopper yelling, "I cannot
Objection,
reach."
Your Honor. Hearsay.
Sorry.
Object.
Yes, sir. Is it public? Sit down, please. You guys hear that?
Yeah.
Is it thunder? Sit down.
It's either thunder or plane.
Sound like a plane?
It sounded like a plane.
The water bottle fell over here.
Well, I heard that, but I heard. I just wanna make sure we're okay. Anytime I hear weird stuff, so, I think we're fine, but we're gonna have a deputy, he may come in here for a second, so just make nothing of it. Okay. Back in. Come on, back up. And Mr. Penska, objection, grounds,
Hearsay.
response?
I think you might just need to finish the question.
Overruled, you may answer. You call the question?
Yeah. I've heard Hopper yelling, "I cannot reach," and you can do, or, hold on, sorry. She said, "I cannot reach. You can do, you want, you proceed."
Thank you, Your Honor. No further questions.
Thank you. Mr. Penska, cross? No? Ms. Raymond? Ms. Raymond, go ahead.
Were there squatters living in the trench?
Yes.
Were you shocked that people actually lived on the construction site?
Yes.
Did you bribe someone at OCIS with a $100 bill to find out about Zillias' reputation?
Yes.
Did Zillias have one of the worst records of any developer in the area?
Yes.
Did you see people get injured on the site?
Yes.
Did Zillias do anything about it?
He still paid some of them after they got
Yes or
hurt.
no question?
Uh,
Would you like me to repeat the question?
yeah.
Did Zillias do anything about it?
No.
Did you hear Zillias say he could pay for anything but time, and time was the only thing that mattered?
Yes.
Did Zillias treat Turnkin very well?
Yes.
How well is the first lift go?
Not good.
Your Honor, I'd like to enter, an exhibit, the trench warfare article.
How do you have it marked? Do you have it numbered or lettered? Any objections or stuff?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, show state 6 admitted. Thank you.
Please read highlighted portions.
There's no highlights.
You could roach if you need to, yeah.
Alright.
Sure.
Please read highlighted portions.
Then came Zillias. Zillias' history for cutting corners is well known throughout the construction industry, and with his back against the wall, this time was no different. From a worker on the site who wished to remain nameless for this article, but who was when let go, she refused to work the extra hour that was offered to her. I learned that the driving force behind Zillias' Cavalier attitude is a bonus that was offered by the city and HUD for getting the project done before October 31st, 2012. A friend at City Hall got me a copy of the contract, and as clear as day there it was. The worker also told me that this construction site is the most dangerous one she ever had worked on. Small wonder then that Franklin's Trench had been more reported injuries than any other construction site in Philadelphia over the past 50 years.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Any redirect?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. You may step down. Fits of other witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to call Tatum the last consent.
Thank you. Ms. Elias, come on up and have a seat. And have a seat, scoot up to the bench. Speak up when you testify. Go ahead and raise your right hand. Swear to tell the truth, you hold truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
All right, so Ms. Elias, you've previously waived your Fifth Amendment rights. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any questions about that?
No?
And you wish to testify today, is that correct?
Yes.
Very well. Ms. Snow, you may inquire.
Your Honor. Please state your name and occupation for the court.
My name is Tatum Zillias, and I'm the owner of Project Z.
Could you describe your childhood and how it influenced you?
It started out in the gutter. I was born to a homeless mother and a father that I never met. We had public assistance, public housing, public schools, and even church kitchens if there wasn't food anywhere else. My mother worked 2, sometimes 3 jobs, and she pushed me to never make the same mistakes that she made.
What inspired you to create Project Z?
I realized there was a huge opportunity coming up in public housing, so on January 1st, 2010, my firm, Project Z, was born with the goal of making the world a better place.
Who did you hire to supervise the construction site?
I hired Emerson Turnkin, just the kind of person that I wanted, someone who could get things done right.
How did you choose the cranes fighting failure used on the project?
I selected Estratton services in early 2011. I read their promotional material, studied the crane specs, and agreed that we needed the biggest crane that they had, Patton.
Can you explain what you were trying to build at Franklin's Trench?
I wanted to turn an urban blight, the trench, into a story of success, and do it in a 100% sustainable way. We designed it with double-pane windows, recycled insulation, and solar power. The solar panels were going to be 2 enormous panels, almost a city block long each, and wind turbines would offset lost solar power on cloudy days.
Your Honor, I would like to enter the artistic rendering of Franklin's Trench into evidence.
The objection, Ms. Raymond?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. So admitted. you.
Does this artistic rendering accurately depict your vision?
Yes.
How was the project funded?
I sent the company building the roofing panels $2 million. All that was left of Project Z public money. And after that, I funded the project out of my own investment, or out of my own pocket.
When you visited the site in early 2012, what did you see?
About 6 months into the construction, I visited the site and I was mortified. The foundation was barely laid. It was supposed to be done 2 months earlier, and what had been done was covered in graffiti.
What explanation did you receive for the delays?
When I confronted Turnkin about it, he said something about a squatter sabotaging the work.
Did you rely on the advice of the crane operator regarding the lift?
Yeah, I asked the critical questions like, is it safe to lift?
What did the crane operator tell you in response?
Micah assured us he could pull it off, as long as we got it done before the winds kicked up later in the evening.
And how confident was the crane operator?
Micah was totally confident. He said the crane could do the job.
Did anything unusual happen during the lift preparation?
Yeah, the lift almost stopped before it started because there was a squatter running around the site.
Was squatters seen at any other time that day?
Around 3 p.m., the squatter spotted again.
What action did you take?
I ordered the site to do a quick sweep, which the code permits if there isn't evidence of tampering, but we couldn't find the person, only a missing tool.
Can you tell me about giving the green flag to go ahead with the first lift?
I spoke in firmly and calmly, and he gave Micah the green flag.
What did Grace Hopper do when you gave her the green flag during the second lift?
She held it up.
What were your intentions in building Project Z?
I wanted to make the world a better place.
And what are your views on safety?
I'm all for safety.
What is your view on what happened?
This was my dream. I never wanted to hurt anyone. And Grace's death is awful. That squatter ruined everything that I dreamed of and worked for.
Thank you, Your Honor. No further questions.
Thank you. Mr. Pisca? So, are you ready?
Good afternoon.
Did you have a father figure in your life?
No, I did not.
Was your mother around a lot?
Yes.
In 2004, what were you building?
I was building a sustainable public housing unit that would make the people happy.
Didn't you say you wanted someone who could get things done rightly and quickly?
Yeah, Emerson Turnkin.
But then you cut the safety fuse multiple times. Do I have that correct?
Yes.
So you blatantly disregarded OCIS code and regulations?
Yes.
Don't you think this would impact the safety of your site?
Yes.
Did you know that the panels were too heavy, but you still proceeded with the lift?
Yeah, but Micah assured me he could pull it off.
Yes, that's sufficient.
Okay.
Did you get permission from the city for the lift?
No, I didn't.
So you knew the roofing panels were overweight, the wind was approaching fill tolerance, and the squatters were running around the load?
Yes, I did.
And you proceeded with the lift anyway?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd like to refer back to Exhibit 2. I think the crane was the term sheet.
That's fine. Do you need her to have it in front of?
I need
So, Pat, if you can return that to the witness. Just right here, if you ready. You have it? Thank you. Ms. Fisker, whenever you're ready.
Could you please read number 6?
Project Z shall have final say over whether any lift shall occur except that. A Project Z.
That's good.
Okay, thank you.
You had final say over whether the lift proceeded.
Yes.
Did you say we could pay for people?
I said we could pay for minor injuries.
Did you think the weather was not a big deal?
At the time, no.
Did you do anything about the squatters?
I built a fence.
Did the fence you put up keep the squatters out?
Not completely.
Did you have to push everything to the limit to meet the October deadline?
Yes.
A crane is only allowed to run under one operator for 10 hours, correct?
Objection, Your Honor. That would be a lack of personal knowledge.
Response, Mr. Fisker?
I'm sorry, I meant to enter the crane with the term sheet and have it read it.
That's fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You wanna
Yeah.
do that now?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's fine, go ahead.
I'd like to enter the crane rental term sheet, I'd like to refer back to the crane rental term sheet.
I have it.
Could you please read number 5?
ELS will provide certified operators sufficient to keep both cranes in operation for 10 hours per day. Should additional operators be required, ELS will provide them, and Project Z shall compensate ELS at a rate of $100 per hour operated.
Was the site running 16 hours?
Yes.
Don't you think this is breaking your agreement with ELS?
Yes.
When you found out about the weight of the panels, did you stop the lift even though it was 300,000 pounds over the max load?
Again, because sorry, yes.
I'd like to refer back to the crane rental term sheet. Could you please read number 7?
Project Z shall not ask ELS to use any lift system in an unsafe manner, and Project Z shall call for uses of both cranes as they are intended and within their safe.
Objection, Your Honor.
Grounds?
This has already been asked and answered.
Response?
No, it's fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sustain, next question.
Did you or did you not use fire and fill in an unsafe manner?
Yes.
I'd like to enter into evidence the final OCIS report as exhibit 7.
That's fine. Show states 7 admitted. Oh, any objection, I'm sorry. Mr. Green?
No, Your Honor.
Show states 7 admitted, thank you.
Could you please read the highlighted portion?
According to interviews with Tatum Zillias, she was unaware of this revision. According to Emerson Turnkin, Zillias was aware of it, but chose to proceed.
Were you aware of the revised weather report?
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Stowe. Read cross, no strike that, redirect. This witness must step down. Ms. Stowe, does the advance have other witnesses to call?
No, Your Honor, the Prosecution
Thank you. You're fine. Closing, Ms. Fisker?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're ready.
Thank you, Your Honor.
May it please the court, Your Honor, and ladies and gentlemen of the jury. My name is Jackson Finsmith, and I shall be making the closing remarks in this case. Franklin's Trench was supposed to be a square place, but instead, it is forever stained with the blood of 2 innocent people. All because of one woman's greed and disregard for human safety. The Commonwealth of Pennsylvania wants justice to be served for the innocent victims of this terrible crime. Grace Hopper and Artie Dent lost their lives because of Tatum Zillias' disregard for human life and malicious behavior. In 2001,
in Commonwealth versus Di Stefano, third-degree murder was defined as any killing with malice that is not first or second degree. It also establishes that third-degree murder requires no specific intent to kill. The mental state for third-degree murder is malice. In 1992, in Commonwealth versus Cottingham, malice was defined as wickedness of disposition, hardness of heart, cruelty, recklessness of consequences, and a mind regardless of social duty. Although a particular person may not be intended to be injured. Malice may be found where the defendant consciously disregarded an unjustified and extremely high risk that her actions may cause serious bodily harm. The undisputed facts of the case are, a crane collapsed, killing 2 innocent people, Grace Hopper of OCIS and Artie Dent, a homeless Philadelphian. The defendant, Tatum Zillias, owner of Project Z, violated safety code regulations. Under her direction, workers were required to work overtime in unsafe working conditions. She also ignored weather reports on the morning of August 31st, 2012. She also ignored the warnings of her site supervisor, Emerson Turnkin, on the morning of August 31st. She was also heard on several occasions stating that money was more important than people. The evidence and witness testimony has shown that Tatum Zillias had an evident disregard for human life. Her site supervisor, Emerson Turnkin, testified that Tatum Zillias cut safety sweeps and was more concerned with the profits than the safety of her workers and the homeless Philadelphians living in Franklin's Trench. The letter from the city found by London Packard, the leader of the homeless Philadelphians, clearly stated that the lift was not approved by the city. London Packard also served as a witness to the numerous injuries on the construction site. The defense team attempted to place the blame not on Tatum Zillias, but on outside circumstances she had no control over. They also tried to prove that Tatum Zillias is a respectable businesswoman trying to make the world a better place. However, the evidence has shown that Tatum Zillias was malicious and irresponsible. She blatantly disregarded safety protocols and procedures because of self-ambition and greed. Even though she did not directly intend for anyone to be injured, she made reckless decisions, and this resulted in fatal consequences. According to the previous precedent, a third-degree murder conviction requires no specific intent to kill. The murder state for third-degree murder is malice. Malice is found where the defendant consciously disregards an unjustified and extremely high risk that her actions may cause serious bodily harm. Tatum Zillias did not intend to hurt anyone, but her malicious behavior led her to take extremely high risks, which led to Grace Hopper and Artie Dent losing their lives. I believe my colleague and I have shown beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant, Tatum Zillias, did in fact commit a crime and is guilty of third-degree murder. Thank you.
Closing the screen.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, my name is Kambri. I shall be making the closing remarks in this case.
Thank you, sir.
May it please the court. For Tatum, one who simply wanted to make the world a better place, has been wrongly accused of third-degree murder. And if the wrong ruling is given, an innocent life will be desolated for nothing but the hardness of our own hearts. For Tatum did not act in wickedness. All that was set in her mind was of redeeming the place that she had once shivered in. As a child, Tatum slept in the cold of Franklin's Trench at her mother's side. It was Tatum's own mother who begged her not to make the same mistake that she had. The dream of Project Z was born to keep her promise. Her mother had changed her life, to never let go of hope. And now she wanted the same for all. She wanted to give the world the one thing that she never had: a home. An animal in nature pushes to live simply because it must. An animal must find its limits, test them, push beyond. And all that Tatum asked is the rights of an animal, the very thing they treat her as. And under all this, her dream and her work were constantly tampered with by the squatters of Franklin, one of whom promised to destroy the site, threatened to make a statement by slaughtering himself, and then was found dead under the crane. In addition, Tatum entrusted safety to her site supervisor, and yet Turnkin did not stop the crane herself. Turnkin was relied on with human life, and yet she neglected her own duties and then threw the blame on Tatum. They had tried to tell you that the weight of the roofing panels was over the maximum load limit. But if you listen to what my friend and Emerson here said, he stated that that was only 85% of the engineering weight load, which means, and if you do the math, that means that there was 3,000 pounds, or 300,000 pounds of error room. So Estratton did state that the weight of the roofing panels was below Bill's failure rate. How then could have the crane have fallen, but by his own neglect, or by the hands of the squatters? Tatum was so faithful to the truth that she would always ever seek counsel with her experts. And yet, what did they do but stand there? Is this her recklessness when she is seeking for truth ungiven? Even the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania defines malice as cruelty and hardness of heart. Tatum has none of the sort. She dug into her own pockets for this project. She had a dream. She strived for it. And if you cannot let this woman dream, then you might as well take the dreams of every child that sleeps at night. In the past, the court has ruled that a mother did not act recklessly when she struck a crying child on the chest, and the child died. That was Commonwealth versus Ruby. And yet, here we stand in this courtroom, questioning if this woman is guilty when a mother so heedless as to slaughter her own child was given the stamp of innocence. Tatum is no woman of malice. She simply had a dream. No one ever changed this world by being like everybody else. Tatum knew this. So will you let this woman dream? I want you to free Tatum Zillias. We have proven her innocent. Thank you, Your Honor. That is all.
Thank you. Does the state have a second closing?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. Ms. Green, is that, I think it's at the end of this trial, is that correct? Okay, good job.